the great German scientist who occupied the chair of Albert Einstein. ആൽബർട്ട് ഐൻസ്റ്റീൻ്റെ അതേ സ്ഥാനത്തിരുന്ന ഒരു ഉജ്ജ്വലമായിട്ടുള്ള ജർമ്മൻ സയൻറ്റിസ്റ്റാണ് വീലർ. He put forth the theory of black holes, quantum physics and so on. Most perhaps living meritorious scientist in Germany. And he was a student of Upanishad. And he points out that many powerful quantum physicists, including Albert Einstein, were all students of Upanishad, our Vedanta. What the West learned from India, here we can understand that. Such a super message. 2 lines from Wheeler, who is the most perhaps world renowned scientist, John Archibald Wheeler. His 2 lines. One has the feeling that the thinkers of the East knew it all about the physics, quantum theory, black hole and many things the West, the Europeans were discovering. At that time many people started thinking that in India such fantastic messages existed, and if we could only translate their answers into our language, if we are willing to translate Indian knowledge to European language, we would have the answers to all our questions. If we are translating ഭാരതത്തിലുള്ള സന്ദേശങ്ങൾ യൂറോപ്യൻ ലാംഗ്വേജിലേക്ക് വിവർത്തനം ചെയ്താൽ, തർജിമ ചെയ്താൽ, യൂറോപ്യൻ ശാസ്ത്രജ്ഞന്മാർക്കുള്ള എല്ലാ സംശയങ്ങളും ഇല്ലാതെയാക്കാൻ സാധിക്കും. The answers are there in India. Answers are there in Upanishad. This is what John Archibald Wheeler says. And one more fantastic line he quoted. It is curious. It's wonderful. It is surprising that people like Erwin Schrödinger, Albert Einstein, Niels Bohr, Oppenheimer and many quantum physicists are scholars of Upanishad. They are scholars of Upanishad. It is curious that people like Schrödinger and Niels Bohr, Oppenheimer, Albert Einstein and many others, particularly German scientists, they are not only students of Upanishad but scholars of Upanishad. They got their answer for all, and also Werner Heisenberg. So remember that what India gave to Europe is something beyond the level of our imagination. Unfortunately, we are not taught about it. And see that ഇതൊന്നും നമ്മളെ പഠിപ്പിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. നീൽസ് ബോഹറും ഷ്രൂഡിംഗറും ആൽബർട്ട് ഐൻസ്റ്റീനും ഹെയ്സൻബർഗും ഓപ്പൻഹീമറും എല്ലാവരും അവരൊക്കെ ഉപനിഷത്തിന്റെ സ്കോളേഴ്സ് ആയിരുന്നു. A wonderful message, and we should know it, and we should give this message to others. Now Bhagavad Gita message to you. Fantastic message. 2nd chapter, 13th line. Fantastic message for you. Dehinosmin yada dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tadha dehantara praptyar dhiras tatra na mukhyati. Last century this day we were not here. Next century this day also we will not be here. And from date of birth till date of death we are here for about 28,000 days, 2 billion seconds. That's all. If date of birth is there, inevitably date of death is there. Asmin dehe, in this body, kaumaram yauvanam jara, we were infants. After that we became the child. Then we became just like the student, youth, middle-aged, reasonably retired, old age, and finally the oldest age. From a state of infant, baby, to a state of the oldest man or older man. This is the rule of the nature. This is the rule of the nature, not only for human beings. Every living being, in even non-living being also, a sun will finally become a black hole and a sun will die. So that is the rule of the nature. So how long we are living, that is not important. How we are living. Remember this line. Dehinosmin yada dehe kaumaram yovanam jara tada dehandara praptir. A final time will come that we will have to leave, that the soul will leave this body and the body will be burnt off. Dhirastatra namuhyadi. The real wise man will never bother about it. He has to bother only how he is living and how he will be living. How he lived does not matter because it is past. We cannot do anything. So don't worry too much about how long we live. But think, that too don't worry, think and seriously work how we are living, how we will have to live. എങ്ങനെ ജീവിക്കണം. Useful, purposeful, fruitful and meaningful life. Bhagavad Gita gives you the message. I have given the quotation number of Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. Let this great good morning encourage us, motivate us, bless us, guide us, show us the pathway to live a useful, purposeful, fruitful and meaningful life. My pranams to you. Again, fantastic good morning for an active life today. Today is your, remember that every day is your birthday, and create something new for India and our culture. Pranams to you. Thank you very much.